3, 2, 1, boom. Should I just do like hey everyone?
I don't know. Just be you.
Okay. Okay. Oh my.
Hey guys.
Okay. Hey everyone. So last time we actually spoke about how to handle and communicate about conflict, specifically in regard to finances. And so we thought it'd be a very helpful follow-up to talk about how to actually find compromise when you're experiencing any sort of conflict.
Yeah. So you could use this with the finances. We recently had to go through this ourselves when we were in conflict about cleaning. I didn't feel like Robbie was cleaning enough. So we had to use these 3 easy steps to try and find some compromise in that. So the first step, you really can refer back to our previous video, so I'll just say it very briefly, but you're gonna have someone who's a speaker and someone who's a listener. The speaker is gonna use I feel statements and talk about how they're feeling in that moment, not accusing, not using you statements. And then the listener is just going to reflectively listen, repeat back what they said and validate them. Then you'll reverse roles, refer to that video. Step 2 is you are going to actually list out, please get a piece of paper. I know it sounds a little tedious, but do it. And list out your core needs and your wants. I'm gonna hand the mic off to my handy dandy partner here to explain those definitions.
Okay, so for core needs, think of these as your non-negotiables, the must-haves in order for you to find compromise where you feel like you're actually being heard and understood. Whereas wants would be something that could be even ridiculously unrealistic, but it's almost your ideal dream world how this compromise would play out.
Mm-hmm. So then step 3, you're just gonna review, again, maybe use that speaker listener roles again to review what each person wrote as their core needs and their wants. And what you're really trying to do is see, okay, can I meet any of their wants? It's okay if you can't meet the wants, but can I meet their needs? If not, why can't I? Really have open dialogue about this and see if you can find this happy medium where you can meet some of their needs. It might be some, what's the phrase? Give and pull?
Give and take. Give and take.
Where you might have to compromise and give up something in order for you to get something, a need met that you want. So to kind of give a funny example, Robbie, one of his wants when we did this exercise was to not do any chores at all. And he wrote LOL. Obviously, that is not going to be met. But I was able to meet almost all of the needs he had because they were pretty reasonable. So I guess, try to be pretty reasonable in this.
Yeah.
I'm glad he put that in the wants and not in the needs. Smack. Okay. So, anyways.
And I think something that it was really helpful for us ultimately just to understand each other on this. And so I was able to communicate, for instance, that I wanted to just be noticed on good weeks where I actually am doing well with chores, and Claire similarly wanted to be noticed when she's taking more of that load on from a chores and responsibility perspective. And so we realized that there was this mutual desire to be recognized and really have gratitude expressed by the other. And so ultimately this is a problem that is kind of perpetual for us. It may continue to come up, and it has come up. And so in no way are we saying, oh, it is abnormal to not find compromise. Most problems with couples just never seem to get resolved. Mm-hmm. But this was so helpful for us to actually understand each other, better get where we're both coming from. And I think now going forward, rather than me assuming I'm just being attacked, I can understand that it's not actually me being attacked, it's Claire not feeling appreciated or thanked in this situation. And so I think it was really helpful.
So just try.
Just try.